this. No, 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 no. No, we're not okay. What the fuck? Do the thing. Do the thing. Maintenance, anywhere, anywhere. Just take me away. God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Yes, like that. What the fuck?
Now, when you hear fictional games, you probably think of amnesia. You think of hiding in closets, sanity meters, and PewDiePie screaming at barrels.
Barrels! Ah! Fucking barrels! Oh, neon cans! Ah! Oh!
But when it comes to Soma, that's a different story. Now, Soma doesn't just want to make you jump. It wants to make you think. And honestly, that is infinitely worse. Today, we will go deep underwater to talk about a masterpiece of sci-fi horror. Because, trust me, you want to go into this blind. Let's talk about why Soma is the best nightmare you will ever have. Now, the premise starts simple enough. You play as Simon Jarrett. Simon is having a bad time. He's been in a car crash and he's dealing with brain damage. He's going in for a totally experimental brain scan, which, depending on your insurance, is already a horror game. Simon sits in the chair and the lights go crazy. And suddenly, he's not in Toronto anymore. He's in a rusted, dripping, claustrophobic facility called Pathis 2. He doesn't know how he got there.
Hello?
Everyone seems to be dead, and there are robots roaming the halls thinking they are people.
What the hell happened to you?
What are you?
Are you blind? It's me. Call.
Now, this is where frictional games flexes their muscles. They mastered the run and hide mechanic in Amnesia.
You can't go through it. You can't go through it. You fucking suck, man.
But here in Soma, they use it to tell a story about consciousness. The game came out in 2015, running on the HBO Engine 3. And graphically, it holds up surprisingly well. Mostly because it's dark, like really dark. If you play this during the day, close your blinds. And if you play this at night, well, good luck. So, let's talk atmosphere. This game is wet. I feel damp just playing it. The setting of Pathis 2 is one of the best realized environments in gaming. It feels lived in, used, and utterly abandoned. But the real MVP here is the sound design. Frictional games are wizards of audio. The groan of the metal under pressure, the distant mechanical screams, and the squelch in footsteps. The audio isn't just for scares though. It's for immersion. The game lacks a HUD or heads-up display. No mini-maps, no objective markers glowing on the floor. You have to actually look at sides. You have to listen and read. It forces you to be Simon.
I'll wait for you!
Okay, we have to address the gameplay. Some of you may ask, is it a walking simulator? And technically, yes, but that's like calling a Ferrari a driving machine. It's reductive. In Soma, you walk and you solve physics-based puzzles, you read terminals, papers, and you hide. And oh god, do you hide. The monsters in Soma are polarizing. Each area has a unique entity with its own rules. Some you can't look at, some heal you, some move only when you move. For example, I spent about 45 minutes hiding under a desk because a robot named Terry wouldn't leave the hallway. Terry, if you're watching this, by the way. However, However, for some people, the monster encounters actually break the flow of the story. You want to know what happens next, but you keep getting murdered by a walking disco ball. Frictional actually added a safe mode later on where the monsters can't kill you. And honestly, I recommend it. The horror of Soma doesn't come from getting a game over screen. The horror comes from the dialogue. Alright, so this is a spoiler-free video, so I will tread carefully. But we need to talk about the writing. Most horror games rely on the fear of death. Soma relies on the fear of existence. It asks questions like, what is consciousness? If I copy my brain into a computer, is that me or is it just a copy of me that thinks it's me? Now, the banter between Simon and his companion is the heart of the game. Simon is not the smartest guy in the room. He's in denial, and you, the player, usually figure out the horror of the situation about 10 minutes before he does. But that denial is what makes it human. As you descend deeper into the abyss, the decisions you have to make aren't about good or evil. They are about mercy, identity, and the flip of a coin. There are moments in this game where I had to pause and stare at the wall for 5 minutes because I didn't want to press the button. Soma isn't perfect. The pacing drags a bit in the middle, and if you hate stealth, you might get annoyed. But the ending of Soma is one of the few endings in video games that is perfect. It lands the plane, it sticks the landing, it punches you in the gut and leaves you there. If you like sci-fi horror, or just stories that respect your intelligence, play this game. Turn the lights off, put your headphones on, and prepare to question your own reality.